Hey everyone, welcome to The Draw. On today's episode we will be going over priority, the stack, and combat modifiers. Let's play. Magic the Gathering is a civil game. We don't interrupt each other or have speeds of spells, we simply take turns. There's a system in place called priority, in which we take turns to resolve effects and abilities. The most basic idea of this is the active player, non-active player relationship. This means that the active player always has priority until he or she passes it to another player. An example of this is simply casting a spell. Let's say I'm the active player and you are the inactive player. If I cast Runeclaw Bear, I ask you, as the inactive player, if it's okay to resolve and enter the battlefield. The Runeclaw Bear is just a spell waiting to be a creature at this point, so if you intend to cast lightning bolts on it, you must pass the priority back to let it resolve first and become a creature. Since it's still a spell, however, you can cast Cancel to try to counter my spell. Cancel says counter target spell, which means it only works on spells as they are being cast, before they resolved and become a permanent on the battlefield, or resolve and have an effect. You then pass priority to me, asking if I want to do anything about that cancel that is now sitting on the stack. I cannot, so since both players have passed priority in succession without doing anything, the first item on the stack resolves. Let me explain what the stack is. The stack is where spells go to wait to resolve. Currently it is Cancel on top and Runeclaw Bears as a spell on bottom. The stack revolves in reverse order, starting with the top. Cancel resolves and it cancels the target, Runeclaw Bears. If the spell is cancelled, it is put into owner's graveyard having no effect. The spell's controller does not gain back mana from it, so it is effectively wasted. Let's take another look at timing. Here's another game where you control Runeclaw Bear. You swing in with it, trying to take my life down. I respond with a lightning bolt, trying to destroy it before it actually hits me. You can then respond with a giant growth, making your Runeclaw Bear a 5 power, 5 toughness creature, enabling it to survive the lightning bolt. Now, let's look at what would happen if we did it the other way. Wanting to get extra damage in, you cast giant growth during your main phase before you attack. I then respond with a lightning bolt. Since the stack resolves from the top, lightning bolt deals 3 damage to the Runeclaw Bears, overwhelming its 2 toughness and destroying it. The giant growth you just cast now no longer has its original target, so it is countered on resolution, having no effect. In review, the stack resolves from top to bottom, and spells that are countered are sent to the graveyard. Okay, next thing. What happens when an attacking creature meets multiple blockers? If multiple blockers are assigned to one attacker, the attacking creature's controller decides the order of blockers and how much damage he wants the creature to do. The attacking creature must assign lethal damage to each creature before moving on to try to damage the next one. Creatures can only defend against one attacking creature unless specified so on the card. For example, Palace Guards can block any number of creatures, even if blocking that many creatures means the Palace Guard would take more damage than it has toughness. On the next draw, I'll go over some basic keywords and how they can work in your favor. This is MTG Fan, and we'll see you next time on The Draw.